Hey, what's going on? So, if anybody comes on this video, before I get started, I am copying and pasting this link to another page so some other people can see the stream. So, please just bear with me and give me a second. I want to make sure that my audience gets to hear this as well. So let me go ahead and post this bad boy. So what's going on with you guys? What's going on? I'm making this video public so you can see it on YouTube. But typically when I make my videos, I've started making them unlisted because I do videos specifically for my own tribe. I've created my own social networking group. And it isn't open just yet to the public because we're working on the bugs and things of that nature. But the nuggets that I dropped, they are pretty deep. They're pretty dope, and I wanted you guys to be able to hear it. So it's early in the morning. As you can see, I'm just coming in here plain Jane, regular, nothing on my face, anything. Why? Because I don't care. And I honestly believe we need to get back to a state where we are, less concerned about always being perfect, quote unquote, and being beautiful and really work on fucking being present. And so my tribe knows that I'm going through a transition. So, hey, ladies, once you get ready to look at this, Any Authentic Collective, where I've been working to basically do massive reconstruction on myself. And so, as business owners, we have these moments where we lose ourselves and we work so hard that we sometimes make our health secondary. And honestly, that's never been who I am. Working out, taking care of myself, it's always been part of the formula. And so here I am now looking at my life and saying, damn, I don't like what I see. Do I believe I'm still beautiful? Absolutely. But have I allowed myself to gain too much weight and all of that good shit? Yes. But now I've been working for 2 weeks consistently, no sugar, no starches. I had let dairy alone quite a minute ago. But when I say starches, I mean like not even like sprouted grain bread, like massively influxing the amount of vegetables that I'm eating and all of that shit because I got a weight loss goal, right? Well, what's so beautiful is that as I'm doing this, August is coming back. When we are in business and we want to be better, do better, as our health is deteriorating, we may want to make it look like and feel like it's something completely different from everything else and it's separate, but everything is connected. Everything is connected. And so, like, for instance, with me, I remember how the tension kind of started building up with me and my husband because I kept feeling like I just needed more support. It was like more difficult to concentrate. We got kids at home, and but he's got his own thing going. I've got my own thing going. And so, you can kind of feel like there's this tug of war. And I would know that these off peak hours, like right now, is when I can be up and I can be optimal and doing the most amount of work. But it began to feel like the bed was just like freaking holding me. And what's so funny is I am naturally a morning person. I've always gotten up 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock, it's kind of late. And it was just very, very difficult. But when you eat certain foods, and it doesn't have to be burgers and pizza or something like that, it affects your ability to be very vibrant and be very jovial and wake up in the morning at optimal peak performance. Now, some people, they just may not be morning people, period. But a lot of you, unless you give yourself the opportunity to put the right kind of foods inside of your system and incorporate exercise, and so you give yourself not natural spikes of energy, you'll never really know that it's your freaking fault that you're tired and that you're hugging the bed. And so I've been just sitting here kind of cruising. I was feeling really good. And I'm like, I need to come and talk to my ladies because I need to remind you of the fact that once you decide to take your life back, once you decide to take your health back, that there's so many other things that are going to come alongside that that's going to make it easier for you to build your business, make it easier for you to be creative. And so this is not the first time in the last week where I've gotten up at a little bit after 4 and I'm bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, ready to fucking go. Okay, so I get up, and now I can do things like this, do my live videos and not have to worry about, the kid. Well, I take that back because I do have kids and they still might fucking wake up and come in here. But I don't have to be like, mommy's going to do a live video. You guys stay over here, you guys be quiet. And so this entrepreneurial journey is real. The challenges that we face, it's all very real. And at the end of the day, if we're not careful, we can really get caught up with shit that really doesn't matter and find ourselves not performing at peak performance and then blaming everything but ourselves. It's already getting trickier as far as for those of us who build our businesses on social media, especially if you jam on Facebook or IG, because they're constantly changing the algorithm and you can't just like, oh my God, look at me. All I got to do is put up a video. All I got to do is, do some hashtags and I can easily find all of the people that I want to find in order to be able to, solicit. These platforms are wanting you to pay to play. And so if you're not paying to play because you don't have the advertising dollars, you've got to put the energy in. But if you aren't having any energy, then the content that you're creating really won't connect. The efforts that you put to reach out to people will feel more difficult, and you're not allowing your spirit to hone in so that you can be able to grab hold of everything that you need. So, give life back to yourself. That's basically all I titled. That's what I titled the video. Giving life back to yourself, taking the time to say, what I eat, what I do, how I take care of myself and my body. That's just going to turn right back around, and I'm going to give life back to. So that's my nugget. Keep it really sweet, really, really simple. For those of you that actually watch this long, I didn't do the intro first, but my name is August Crenshaw, and I'm a business coach and sales coach. And I help entrepreneurial women literally get their shit together and say, wait a minute, this is my work, and I'm going to walk in my authenticity. I'm going to create products and services that make my brand holler and fucking scream, because you want that freedom to be who you are. Most of my clients are older women who have already lived in the shadows of the degrees, of the titles in business, and already took that path and have already been dibbling and dabbling in entrepreneurship, but want to make that a robust machine, something that they can be able to truly control their life. Because one of the side effects of me reversing my life and doing all of this exercising is that I also get fatigued. But if I need to get a nap during that transition, while I'm recalibrating my body to naturally run off its own energy, not coffee or some other form of caffeine and shit, I can lay down and take a nap in the middle of the day if that's what I want to do. There was a time when I drove for Uber and did other shit while I was building my business. Now my business is the only thing that I do. So with that being said, if you just want to holler at me and get to know me, keep chugging along. There's a lot of fucking content on here. I'm going to be live streaming on here a lot, because in order to stream on my website, I need to do it through YouTube. And so I have quite a few videos on here. My podcast is on here. But watch out, because I'm going to be on here more often too, except for when those videos are private on my website. So the community is called Authentic Collective, aka AC Live. So eventually you'll notice that I will start putting a link down here, because if you're interested to see what it's like to be in a community that's specifically for entrepreneurs, not just any and everybody that wants to quote unquote be famous or connect with people on social media, we're in there, and this is where the real deals go down. This is where the real beasts are. This is where the real women who are saying, look, I'm in this for the long haul. This is where that no nonsense, let's do this shit place is at. So stay tuned for more, and I'll holler at you all later. Deuces.